All lives matter. Trump 2024. Waldo Riveria reporting from the border.
If Haiti just quietly sunk into the Caribbean, or it wouldn't matter a whole lot in terms.
Well, that was Joe's opinion of the Haitians back in the 90s. Here's some still photographs from the original photographer from the incident at the border. You can clearly see the border agent has his hand on the man's shirt, not in the rain. No one is being whipped or lashed. It's all BS. Waldo Riveria reporting.
Given what we saw at the border this week, have you failed in that promise? And this is happening under your watch. Do you take responsibility for the chaos that's unfolding?
Of course I take responsibility. I'm president, but it was horrible what to see, as you saw. To see people treated like they did, horses barely running them over, people being strapped, it's outrageous. I promise you those people will pay. They will be, an investigation underway now, and there will be consequences.
Show this new footage coming in. It's a fresh angle of the Border Patrol on horseback. Again, no whipping. Photographer says he saw no whipping. This is the other photographer who took the original footage. You see the whirling of the reins. You see the migrants are panicked. A border guy grabbed a migrant by his shirt. They're running away. Is this enough for the president to say there will be consequences? They will pay.
Not only is it not enough for him to say that, I think it's very irresponsible of the president of the United States to say something in that tone and in that fashion when all he had to do was contact leadership from within the agency. And all it would have taken was a phone call. And then you heard Kamala Harris say the same thing and attack the agents. It's infuriating, Elizabeth. It's infuriating that you have people in leadership positions that don't know how to pick up a phone and ask for a training manual so they can see what's within policy.
First of all, I've been very clear about the images that you and I both saw of those law enforcement officials on horses. I was outraged by it. It was horrible and deeply troubling. There's been now an investigation that is being conducted, which I fully support, and there needs to be consequence and accountability. Human beings should not be treated that way, and as we all know, it also evoked images of some of the worst moments of our history, where that kind of behavior has been used against the indigenous people of our country, has been used against African Americans during...
Why is she laughing? She's talking about atrocities of the past, making a direct comparison as if this completely exaggerated story from the southern border is somehow connected or within the same realm whatsoever. I mean, that hypocrisy is one thing, but to then show up on TV and perpetuate this false story and false narrative, condemning border agents who are just trying to protect the country to the extent of making comparisons to slave owners and human rights abusers, and to do it while laughing, is so incredibly despicable, divisive, socially destructive, and it's exactly what the Democrats
be an asshole the rest of your life
do and are best at. That's why she's happy.